morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Hopefully this stops. And it is time for lunch. And it does appear as though the rain has slowed down. The thunderstorm has passed. That was pretty crazy earlier. If you guys noticed, when the thunder hit and my camera shook, I wasn't holding my camera. It was leaning against the wall. And the sound of that thunder actually made my camera shake. It was crazy. But again, it is still raining. All right, so I am starving. I have not been this hungry in a good long while. I did eat breakfast, but I am still just, for whatever reason, really hungry. So I think we need a nice big lunch, and I'm thinking Arby's?
I have you need you when you're ready.
Well, like I said, I am extra hungry, so today I'm going double roast beef. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Today was definitely a 2 roast beef sandwich kind of day. A single hot dog would not have done.
Getting back from lunch, and I just had the person drop me off at my car, and I came around and my phone was in there, and I'm out here and I'm looking around and I'm thinking, okay, and I thought, check your phone. Wow. I don't know what you'll want, what you want to do with it, but
I'm sure I can find good homes for everything. All right, guys, as I've said about 100 times before, if you collect something, let it be known to everybody, no matter what it is. Let it be known, because you never know when maybe an old colleague will have a whole bunch of VHS and DVDs they're just looking to get rid of. Look at that. That is 4 boxes right there full of DVDs and VHS tapes. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I had no idea this was coming either. I got a message on Facebook this morning from, again, an old colleague saying, you know, my father passed away a few years ago. We have all these VHS and DVDs just sitting around. I was going to donate them, but I know you collect that kind of stuff. Do you want them? Yes, I did. Very amazing. Again, all kinds of DVDs and VHS. Looks like a bunch of Westerns, which is really cool. So, oh my gosh, I am so excited to see what all I got there. But I still have about an hour and a half worth of work to go through yet. So we'll finish up there, and then we're going straight home, and we're taking a look at what I got. And the workday comes to an end. And like I said, we are going straight home, because I'm sure, just like me, you guys are pumped and excited to see what my old coworker gave me. So let's get home, and let's dive in. All right, guys, back home, and oh my gosh, I am so excited to see what all I got today. Again, 4 boxes full of VHS and DVDs just given to me out of the blue by a woman who I used to work with. This is now the second time that has happened. You guys may remember only a month or 2 ago, another woman who I used to work with also gave me a whole boatload of movies just for free because she was going to get rid of them and knew I collected them, which I just can't stress it enough. If you collect something, anything at all, let the world be known, because you never know what coworker, friend, family member, etc. might just have a whole bunch of that, whatever it is you collect, and they're just looking to get rid of it. They don't want it, and they'll give it to you. And that is the case with what happened today. This is just fantastic. So I had no idea this was coming. This was a complete surprise. Earlier in the day, she contacted me on Facebook. She said, hey, I got all these VHS and DVDs in my car. Do you want them? I'll bring them over to you. And it's just amazing. So, all right, let's get down to it. I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. I don't want to bore you guys too much, although I'm assuming if you're still watching this video at this point, you're just as excited as I am to see what I got, so you're probably not going to be too bored. But regardless, we'll still try to get through this as quickly as possible, because there's a lot to get through. Okay, so first box here, oh my gosh, I believe is all full of VHS. Let's see. All right, so again, try to get through this as quickly as possible. We have Key Largo, so some Humphrey Bogart, and then some more Bogart with To Have and Have Not. Frantic, great Harrison Ford movie. The Virginian. Witness, some more great Harrison Ford right there. Let's see, Randy Rides Alone. The Big Easy. Escape from Fort Bravo, that's a good one right there. Westward the Woman, I've never seen that one. The Duke in six classic westerns. So 6, I guess, shorts with John Wayne. These all look very old, but awesome. Gary Cooper in Distant Drums. Wow, Distant Drums. Anyway, the Comancheros. You guys know how good I am at pronouncing titles of movies. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Which, by the way, is a fantastic film. I love that one. The Getaway, another good one. Crossfire Trail. Santa Fe Trail, so some movies about trails, very cool. I've actually seen both of those, they're both very good. Scarface, classic. Switching things up a little bit with The Secret to My Success, really good Michael J. Fox movie. She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. Unlawful Entry, again, switching up a little bit, because most of these are, I think, war and westerns. This is Allegheny Uprising. Never seen that one. Looks pretty good. John Wayne, very awesome. Oh, my now second copy, Titanic VHS, brand new, factory sealed. You guys may remember just this weekend I picked up a factory sealed copy of this for the store, and now I have 2. So, okay, that's awesome. Then we got Field of Dreams, a classic. The Wings of Eagles. Navy, Blue, and Gold. Duel at Diablo. Ooh, some Dragnet. Love that show. Used to watch it all the time as a kid. Battle of the Bulge. Bull Durham. So some great baseball films here. The Fugitive. Lots of awesome Harrison Ford as well. Midway. Another great war movie. Schindler's List. Another classic. Nice. Police Academy 3. Look at that artwork. Oh, that is beautiful. Love it. I love the Police Academy movies, and I love the artwork. That is fantastic. The Outcast. God is My Co-Pilot. And what is this? Okay, we have Dark Passage, but some more Humphrey Bogart, but I guess an old rental, I'm assuming. Yeah, it does appear to be an old rental from a library or something like that. I don't know who this... looks like it had a sticker on it at one point, so very cool. That is awesome. All right, that is box number 1. Let's check out box number 2. So I think box number 2 is also just a boatload of VHS. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. Yes, lots more VHS. We have Some Kind of Wonderful, one of my favorite 80s movies. I love that one. The Devil's Brigade. Thunder Road. Lucas, great, just a lot of good 80s movies right there. Dr. Zhivago, I always say that wrong, I think. I've actually not seen that movie yet. I haven't. I gotta check that one out. Comes a Horseman. The Hugh Brothers, live in Branson. Guess that's some country western singers. I have no idea. 10 Things I Hate About You without any artwork. The Sons of Kate Elder. Jesus. Brand new factory seal. The Desperate Trail. Canyon Passage, Mintlock, so some more John Wayne there. Lorna Doone, I don't know about that one, never heard of that. Chisholm. Oh my gosh, these are really packed in here. So difficult to get these all out. And of course, they all want to fall out of their cases. Where Eagles Dare. Tombstone. Never So Few. What is this? Lawrence Welk, Milestones and Memories, a musical family reunion. Interesting. How Great Thou Art. Gospel music. Okay. The Best of Anthony Berger. Okay. Church in the Wild Wood. So I guess this guy was religious as well. That's fine. Smith Family Theater. Smith Family Theater. Voted best show, and signed by the guys. Okay. Let's see, a tribute to George Yunts. Whoa, stuff falling out of the bottom there. All right, here we go. Gosh darn it. We have Patton. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, these are, look at that. So much stuff to read on here. This is Glenn Payne and George Yunts and the Cathedrals. 50 Faithful Years. So I guess more singing right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Black box. Okay. The Shoji Tuchi Show. I have no idea what that says. There you go. 9 to 5. Another good one. Some more Singing the Cathedrals. A Farewell Celebration. The Expendable. Flying Tigers. The Horse Soldiers. El Dorado. Happy Gilmore. Lake Placid, love that one. Sabrina, very cool. More Flying Tigers, that's Flying Tigers twice, I believe now. 6 Days, 7 Nights, some more great Harrison Ford. This guy must have really liked Harrison Ford. Let's see, Amazing Grace, so some more singing in there. Hymns, and Sleepless in Seattle. And, all right, that's box number 2. So, all right, now on to box number 3, and this is where we start with the DVDs. Yes, it does appear we have a mixture of DVDs and VHS. So we'll grab these DVDs first, get them out of the way, and we'll just quickly take a look at what VHS are. So, Crocodile Dundee 2, A Few Good Men, Dodge City, Johnny Dangerously, Texas? What is that? I don't know. I like the looks of that one. I've never seen it. It's brand new factory sealed. They Died with Their Boots On. Very cool. The Shadow Riders. No Way Out. Oop, that's a DVD. Searchers in this cool clamshell. From Here to Eternity. Sand of Iwo Jima. To Hell and Back. Please don't fall over. Andre Ryu, the Vienna I Love. Guess the violinist. No idea. Jesus. Come on. The Firm, great one. Thief of Hearts. Very cool. Let's see, some Dirty Harry. That's awesome. Love Clint Eastwood. Pretty Woman. Fatal Attraction. The Graduate. Indecent Proposal. Last of the Mohicans. None But the Brave. Casablanca. A brand new factory sealed. Very cool. The Devil's Brigade. Didn't we already have a copy of that, I think? And back to Baton. That's awesome. So that was all the VHS. Let's see what DVDs we have. So 20 Wild Western Movies. That's pretty cool. Nice. Let's see. Bravos. Guess that's how you say that. I've never seen this one. TNG. Is this is a DVD. I know if it's DVD or not. I don't know about that one. Never seen it, but I'm intrigued. I love a good war/western. John Wayne. So I guess a bunch of John Wayne movies or shorts or whatever. The Dirty Dozen. Ooh. We have a DVD-R release here through Columbia TriStar, like Sony's Burn On Demand program. We have 3 Hours to Kill. That is awesome. I didn't know there were DVD-Rs in here, and they have to be in pretty good shape. The guy apparently put his fingers all over this, but otherwise it's in good shape. I'll have to clean that off. But, wow. So we have some DVD-R releases. That is amazing, or at least a DVD-R release. That is amazing. The Desperados. Some more, looks like some more just random westerns. To the Shores of Tripoli. That's awesome. Never seen that from the Fox War Classics releases. Let's see, The Hunter. The Searchers. Ooh, 4-movie marathon, classic western collection. The Texas Rangers, Canyon Passage, Kansas Riders, and Lawless Breed. That is cool. Gung Ho. Ooh, James Stewart in the Far Country. Awesome. The Big Country. And Seven Men From Now, Special Collector's Edition. I've never seen that movie. That is fantastic. So that is it for box number 3. And now on to box number 4, which if I'm not mistaken is all DVDs. Okay, so smaller, squarer box, but yeah, it looks like all DVDs in here, and I think maybe some more DVD-Rs. So we have Cavalry Charge, some Ronald Reagan. That's awesome. Very cool. Flat Top. Look at all these movies I've never seen. Oh, Warner Archives. Yes, some more DVD-Rs. A Distant Trumpet. That's cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about there being DVD-R releases in here. That is amazing. What a cool pickup there. Oh, and then Ride, Seller of Diablo. Am I saying that right? And yeah, I believe this is also DVD-R release. So awesome. This is through Universal's Burn On Demand program. Bend of the River. Hanny Calder. I think I'm saying that right. All right, what else? 633 Squadron. Albuquerque. Oh boy, come on, get out of here. And they're stuck for some reason. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, okay, so A Lawless Street. The Man from Snowy River, Randolph Scott in Rage at Dawn. Classic Western Roundup put out by Universal. Awesome. The Texans, California, the Cameron Kid, and The Man from the Alamo. That is really sweet. Awesome release there. More Warner Archives. The gunfight at Comanche Creek. So cool. I am blown away by all these DVDRs. The Duel at Silver Creek. So lots of fighting at creeks, apparently. More DVDR here. The Quick Gun. Ah, loving this. The Violent Men. The Last Wagon. Dakota. Winchester 73. Let's see, 3 movies here with The Lawman, The Kentuckian, and The Unforgiven. So 3 Westerns. The Best Years of Our Lives. More DVDR. Return to Warbo. And I believe more DVDR, yes. The Black Dakotas. When the Daltons Road. The War Wagon. Some more Warner Archives with Westbound. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. My DVDR collection just really got beefed up. 3 movie collection, Tom Selleck Western collection. Let's see, Crossfire Trail, The Last Stand at Saber River, and Monty Walsh. That is awesome. The Hallelujah Trail, Wild West box. Let's see, Pancho Villa and Navajo Joe. John Wayne collection. Oh, it's from the John Wayne collection. This is in Old California. Whispering Smith. Get some more DVDR with Arizona Raiders. This is amazing. The Undefeated. Operation Pacific. Apache Territory. Some more DVDR right there. Some more DVDR with a Ride a Crooked Trail. And more DVDR. More DVDR. The Nevadian and the Comanche. The Tin Star. There's so much stuff in here I do not have, and I'm really excited to see. I love a good Western. Some more DVDR with Sierra. Dead Calm. Very cool. Another Woman's Husband. I've never seen that. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. I know nothing about that movie. Warlock. Awesome. I'm guessing this is a Western movie all about a male witch, I'm assuming. Let's see, what is this? This is west of the Pecos, right? Drums in the Deep South. Some more from the John Wayne collection, King of the Pecos. And this is a Midsummer's Night sex comedy. This is on Woody Allen, very cool. Unfortunately, the case is a little ruined, but regardless, awesome. I don't think I have that movie yet on DVD, I don't think. And Kansas Pacific, and there you go. That is it. Holy frijoles. There you go. I'm going to go Spanish already since we got a bunch of Westerns. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Again, all this stuff just given to me out of the blue by a woman who I used to work with. These were all her fathers who unfortunately did pass away, and she was just going to get rid of them, donate them. They were off to Goodwill, but she knew I collected. Thought maybe I'd want them, and I certainly did. And I'm just blown away right now by the sheer amount of titles that I do not have in my collection yet, especially on DVD. A lot of those VHS I do already own on DVD or on VHS already, but a lot of the DVDs I do not. So I'm really excited about that. So many DVD-R releases, just really blowing my mind right now. So many cool titles. This is just awesome. So all right, there you go. That was it. I need to calm down. I'm just freaking out right now. Well, all right, guys. So that is it. Looks like I have a lot of cataloging ahead of me. This is going to take forever. Not only do I have to go through all this and figure out what movies I want to keep, what ones I might already own. I got to figure all that out. So I got to do that. But then once I do that, I have to then catalog all this at cinemasickness.com, which is going to take forever. But that's the life of me. It's okay. I enjoy doing this. And of course, I'm going to do it by finishing up Season 3 of Breaking Bad. I got like 2 or 3 more episodes to go, and then I am done Season 3, and I am loving what I'm seeing so far. So many cool things happening. I'm not going to get into it yet. We'll talk about that later on, but just fantastic. So, okay. Very, very, very busy night ahead of me, but That's okay. I'm so freaking happy. This is amazing. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And of course, don't forget to check out Patreon to help support the show, Spreadshirt.com to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, and of course, the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram where you can pick up all kinds of awesome goodies on all kinds of cool media. Pretty much whatever I'm not keeping here will be eventually up at the store. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, it may be up at the store at some point. You can find that again on Instagram. Links down below to all of that. So, all right, again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Oh boy, this is going to take forever. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you to it and make fun of myself first. Seriously though, how many of these movies did I incorrectly pronounce the names of? I'm gonna say 25%.